time. And on the business side, we have the banking application, and then there are dozens of use cases where that application, through an API, can ask the SecuredTouch server, is this Asaf? Is this the right person? Can you flag me if it's not the right person? If someone logs in and they have, instead of 999 or even 800, a score of 100, let me know that someone logged in and this is not their typical behavior, so that maybe we will contact them or log them out. So trust score, as far as authenticating that user, an indication whether this is a real user, a bot, or an emulator. And then we have different scenarios and different use cases, such as checking balances, changing security settings, changing my address, forgotten password, money transfers, and there can be different scenarios even for money transfers. I can transfer money to someone within the same bank that I am. Maybe that trust score can be even lower than I have outside of that bank, same country, outside of the country, outside of the EU, etc. So even the trust that is needed for different scenarios for the business side can differ and can be different. Obviously, when there is no match, you can take that trust score, you can feed it into a risk management system, you can, where you have other parameters that you calculate in order to measure or understand whether this is a risky session, can be used to prolong a session, so extend a session for a user. But if that behavior does not match, you can end that session altogether. We can register as many devices per user, so I can have an iPad and an Android phone or any other device, because my behavior is different when I use a tablet than when I use a phone with one hand. So you can see in all, the font is a bit small, but you have always the history of all the sessions for every user, with which device did they use, what was the trust score, even a breakdown of within that session, which parameters were used throughout the session, and what was the score throughout the session. So I can start using, it's funny, not so much from the banking industry, but there was a case, I think about a month ago, that someone was looking at some TVs on Amazon, and they left their phone on the table, and their kid ordered about 20 TVs because they were still logged in. So we will know that this is not the actual user, and we would be able to then flag that transaction as something risky. So I challenge everyone here, if you want to meet us at the back room there, and if you want to try to hack my account, I'll give you my username and password, and I'll be happy to demonstrate how after only 10 to 20 gestures, after 2-3 seconds, my phone will let us know that this is not really me. So I'll be here for QA at the end of the sessions, and thank you very much.